Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609. Welcome to a thrilling edition of Beer 30, one of the few videos I can do without any props or driving or whatever. But anyway, what I wanted to mention to you guys is I just watched a video. I really enjoyed it. Some of you know this individual. Some of you may not. The individual's name is Joe Rogan. And he recently did another interview with Elon Musk. Now, some of you may like Elon Musk, and you may not. Some of you may like Joe Rogan, and some of you may not. But if you watch the video with the interview of Joe Rogan, you will learn something, possibly, that you will not learn from the mass media. And that being, one, that some of the things we take for granted from that are given to us by the news media are not exactly accurate. So anyway, watch it and see what you glean from it or learn from it or whatever. But one of the things I wanted to mention that I am aware of, because I'm 74 years old, that is mentioned in the video, is that as you age, of course, your immune system is not as effective as it was in your earlier years of your life. And one of the things that they mention that is mentioned by Elon Musk, and I think Joe Rogan also, is that, when you get older, you just got to avoid being around kids, pretty much. I mean, if you got a grandkid or whatever that's got a runny nose or a cold or whatever, and you're 75, 80 years old, be careful, because you're just sitting around a little atomic bomb. And but anyway, there's a lot of other stuff in the video that was really good, and I'm promoting that video. I normally don't do that, but I thought this was deserving of it, because even though it's a long video, it's about an hour long, maybe more, I'm not sure. And if you need to skip through, or they talk about neural link and linking the brain to the computer and some other things, the Tesla car, of course, it's a big advertisement for Elon Musk, which is fine. And but if you skip on through to about the last 40 minutes of it, or 35 minutes, then it gets into some stuff that I think you may benefit from, and that's the only reason I'm doing this video, other than it's a Beer 30 video. I haven't done one in a while, and what else can I tell you? Not a whole lot. Beer's good. That, for me, it is. And I'm not recommending that you do it, but here's to me. Here's to me. Here's to me. Here's to you. Should we ever disagree, here's to me. Should we ever disagree? I know I've got old Matilda out there, and she's gaining weight because of some of the comments, and that I probably shouldn't do that, actually. I want to eliminate negativity, and sometimes I go a little too far. In other words, some of it may just be, no, the ones I get rid of are really bad. I mean, the ones I get rid of are really off the wall. But I'm going to be a little lenient with that, because, if it's constructive criticism, I'll take it. Otherwise, Matilda. Anyway, enough said. Yeah, but, we'll do that. You know who says that, what I just did? That's Elon Musk. I think it's addictive. I mean, maybe that's the next level of the virus. We all start talking like Elon Musk. But what else can I tell you guys? All I can say is enjoy your life. And one of the things that is mentioned in the video, and others that I've watched, and watching the news media, of course, the media wants to run this story for the next 20 years, particularly to the election, because there's a lot of politics involved in this. Don't think there's not. And but having said that, no, it looks like I would say that the USA will be fully open in a month or less. No kidding. I mean, as far as, the social distancing and all that stuff, that's the smoke from the embers that'll take a while to drift away. But in the next month, we should be pretty well away from the smoke and the flames of this stuff, in which I'm tickled with, because enough's enough. If we live in a free country, then we ought to be free to make mistakes. Correct? Correct. But now, and then somebody says, well, if your mistake affects my mistake, you could argue that indefinitely. Best thing is to say, vive la différence, and, freedom for all. And I'm for that. But having said that, Yeah, see, whenever I do something like this Beer 30 video, and I get off on these little tangents and stuff, I get a lot of negative feedback, and I noticed that Matilda was getting a little, thin around the cheek, so to speak. So yeah, we'll fatten her up tomorrow, I bet. And then what else can I tell you guys? Weather's nice here in Capitan. I know some of you know where I am here in Capitan. Elevation 6,500 feet. Right now the temperature outside is about 73 degrees. Humidity's in the low 20s, 22, 23%, which is wonderful. And in Texas right now it's probably a little more humid and a little hotter for sure. And so I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad that I finally completed the plan that I had of getting a home base in Texas. That was step one many years ago, 14 years ago or more, and then improving it so it would be a good place for me to, quote, finish out, so to speak, because we all finish out, so to speak. And so yeah, now I've got one here, and this will go on for as long as I'm healthy. I'll come here every summer starting, I think next year I'll come out the middle of May and through the middle of I might go to the end of September. I mean, I like it here. This is very nice for my lifestyle, riding the electric trike. Great, no cars, no nothing. Population 1,600 for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about. And, near Ruidoso, where you can go do all your shopping and stuff, some big box stores there, so to speak. But what else can I tell you guys? Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Did I say that was out of the originator of that? Here's to you guys. Pro, Skull, cheers, whatever else you can think of. But life is good, man. Put a smile. Life, they call it the human comedy. And actually, it is. It really is. I mean, it is, man. It's some of the things we do as humans and do to each other as human beings is really funny or strange or cruel or weird. I mean, all those words apply. But if you want to watch something humorous, then watch, what's his name, the comedian years ago, George Carlin. Yeah, watch some of his stuff. That's good. George Carlin's a good comedian. He's deceased. But there's one he did where he was received an award from the press club or the USA or the Press Association, which is pretty good. He also does one on stuff. Speaking of stuff, Elon Musk is downsizing. Yeah, he's going to get rid of some of his homes and he's going to rent. And of course, he's got a new child with an interesting name, which they will formalize that name to something else, which will work. And that's life. But, do you think of all the media exposure he gets for nothing? I've heard him say and others say that, they don't spend a penny on advertising. They don't have to. They're all over YouTube and Twitter and all that stuff, and that's better than advertising, I'll guarantee you. And what else can I say related to life in general? Do the best you can. That's all. We're all individuals. See, it's not like there's 3 or 4 of you. There's only one, and you got to make all those little decisions for yourself, and leaning on others. I don't even know that you can do that. You have to kind of go through this what they call it, veil of tears, or all that negative crap. Actually, life is good, man. Keep your health the best you can. Again, I'm 74. I do pretty good. I don't take any medication at all. Drink beer, little wine. Gonna have a slice of pizza tonight, and that's a big treat for me. I'm kind of excited about that. It doesn't take much to get me excited, I have to tell you. And and there's a lot of beauty in the world. I mean, there's beauty all around us. There's of course there's nature's beauty. The trees, flowers, plants, and so forth. And then the physical beauty. I'm not immune to that. I mean, if I see a beautiful woman, ding, I'm still human. I'm still alive up here. Some of the other parts ain't. They work. They're just not quite as effective as they used to be. You know what I mean? And you got to watch George Burns. Never mind. I can't get into that. That joke he told was. It would be appropriate, and you may like it, but I'm sure you get a lot of negative feedback. Yeah, he was talking about for him to try to make love to a young 20, 25-year-old woman would be like trying to stick a raw oyster in a slot machine. I said it. Anyway, guys, enjoy your life. For you guys that are young, and take it one day at a time. And this thing, this is like a little wave. It's crashed up on the beach now. Now it has to kind of trickle back out. And that's the end of that. And for all of you that don't agree with that, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. Negativity doesn't last forever, and this happens to be a negative event. And we're moving forward, or at least I am. I guarantee you. Do I have plans? Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a Tesla automobile, but boy, they're too damn expensive for me. And I can only have one automobile. And but they are that'd be a real charge. But yeah, they're 40, 50, 60,000. No, that's completely out of my league. Elon, send me a Tesla, boy. I'll tow my Casita RV with it, and I'll tell everybody how wonderful your car is. You'll sell millions of them. You won't even be able to get to it. You'll be building Gigafactory number 15. Anyway, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk. Yeah, use the Amazon link. Use the PayPal stuff you choose to. Keep your health. And also, at Beer 30 every day, which now I've moved up to about 4:15 till about 6, and I may move it up farther because the sun's going to start setting a little later, and pretty soon the sun won't be setting till about 8:30ish here in this area, and I don't like to go to bed when the sun's shining, so to speak. But having said that, skål, prost, cheers, and whatever else you can think of. Here's to you. That is good. Anyway, guys, enjoy your weekend. Plug yourself into the world and get going. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you have to do something stupid or crazy. Well, could be. But, yeah, do something. Do something. Whatever it is, What is it you've always wanted to do and you never did? And don't tell it. Don't say it out loud because people can hear you. So anyway, guys, adios amigos. Bye-bye. Thumbs up. Carry on. Bye.